What's up, guys? My name's KhaoticK, back at you guys with a little one today, coming at you guys with a PHENIBUT story. Yes, that is very true. And as you can see by the title, this was a story about the time I went to class on PHENIBUT back in high school when my ass was dumb as fuck. And, yeah, I got quite a story to tell. And, yeah, be a bit of a funny one. Let me know what you guys are up to, what you guys been up to, and please leave that down in the comments section below. Leave a like and subscribe, and I hope you guys are staying high, staying lifted. So let's get right to this video about the time I went to class, high as fuck on PHENIBUT. But however, it was more of like a pseudo high, but it actually kicked in a lot later than I would have thought. But anyways, we're gonna get right into this video. Rest assured, hope you guys have got something to smoke up, got your drink, got your food, whatever. Let's get into it. So anyways, yeah, this was my first time trying PHENIBUT, all the way back my senior year of high school. So yeah, I took a while to try this. I had ordered it from a nootropic website. And yeah, so really, it was pretty alright, I guess. However, this batch was actually sort of weak, so I had to take a lot more. And yeah, I had not taken enough, when I had first tried it, before I tried taking it before school. And the whole reason why I did that is because that day I had a presentation, okay? And I would say it helped a bit, right? But it wasn't really the kind of drug you want to go to class high on. Anyway, so yeah, the day started out pretty normal. I was over there, I was just chilling out, and I woke up out of bed, and all of a sudden, dude, it was weird. I was like, oh shit, I got that presentation today. And I needed to remove some anxiety, okay? This is around the time I was doing Molly, and I just felt really bad anxiety because I was doing it way too much, understandably. And yeah, it wasn't the best drug, let's be honest. So, yeah, very, very toxic, very, 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 very toxic. So, don't be doing MDMA too much. But anyways, that should already be known. But yeah, so PHENIBUT came in for the win. And I don't remember the dose I took because, shit, how long ago was this? I mean, 7 years ago. Yeah, it was quite a while ago. 7 years ago. So anyways, this drug, PHENIBUT, came in for the win, and I was like, okay, so, I heard of that it's anti-anxietal, and might as well give it a try, because this time around, I might actually need it. So, yeah, I might have, just kind of fucked up there, because, taking PHENIBUT before class isn't the smartest thing to do, let's be honest. Yeah, you're gonna need to be careful. So, anyways, back to primary story here. So, yeah, getting into it a little more. So, as the time was approaching for me to arrive at school, I took my dose, right? So, I took it like about an hour before I got to school. And yeah, PHENIBUT, man, those were the days where everything was really new to me. Nootropics were new to me. I have yet to talk about my nootropic experiences, but this is one of my first experiences, but I don't even know if it's really a nootropic. It doesn't really boost your brain. I mean, maybe anxiety, but I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so I'd taken my dose. I think it was like a few grams or something. It wasn't that much. It was on the lower end of the scale, okay? But, yeah, it was still enough to actually relieve something that day. But it actually made me feel a little weird, too. So I'll get into that later. But, yeah. So I take my dose. I even smoked some weed. Yeah. This is back when I actually got high as fuck before I went to school. Because that shit was lame as fuck. And, yeah, I loved smoking weed before school, man. It just made that shit go by so much more faster. Not faster, but, more like of a breeze. You know what I mean? And, oh, yeah, the memories. Oh, man. But yeah, around this time, man, actually, this whole entire year was kind of fucked for me. I did a bunch of Molly. But anyways, back into this PHENIBUT story. So, I was walking to school, and I had felt something started to take effect. But, I don't know if I wasn't high enough or not, but I didn't have no weed or anything, so I couldn't really experience the full entourage of this drug. I really couldn't like kick it in. Yeah, because weed always kicks drugs in for me. And I came to find out recently the hard way about drugs not hitting anymore without weed. I had to take almost like 2 weeks off of weed when I went to that cruise. Oh, man. And I was taking like kratom there and shit. I could barely feel the fucking kratom because I wasn't high on weed. It was crazy. I was like, oh my God, now none of these drugs really hit anymore. Even alcohol. Like, damn, I could drink so much more alcohol without weed. It was fucked up. But anyways, yeah. Yeah, so when I got high off the PHENIBUT, it really wasn't enough. And I could tell because it wasn't like a benzo at all. But also I've heard that you can get some impure batches or batches that are a lot weaker. So this had to be one of those because, again, it gave me the anti-anxiety effect. It was more of like a pseudo kind of like a little bit of a chill pill kind of feeling. Like, I don't know. It didn't feel much, but it was enough. I would say it was enough to get me through class with that presentation. Again, it wasn't like a nerve-wracking presentation. It wasn't that bad, but it did allow me to actually talk a lot more fluidly. So, yeah. So, the time arrives when I get to school, and it wasn't my first class of the day, but it was almost my other first class. And yeah, damn, those are the days. Remembering to get to fucking class on time and fucking, just crazy shit. And this is around the time when one of my first stories on my channel, I had done cocaine at school. And I had just went to the parking lot and then went back to school right after lunch. Coked the fuck out. Damn, that shit was funny. But anyways, yeah, PHENIBUT. So that shit had kicked in a lot later than I thought, like I said, right? And yeah, this was probably like the second or third class of my day. I think this was like English class or something. No, it wasn't English. I forgot what it was though. God damn it. It was like fucking, I don't remember, man. It was not English though. It was shit. I don't know, history or something. But anyways, yeah, pretty cool. Pretty cool shit. And my teacher that year was fucking lit, dude. He was awesome, bro. All right. And that fool, no fucking lie, he helped me graduate. All because I was like letting myself fail in the class because I was so fucking depressed from all those Molly binges, man. It was fucked. But anyways, that's for another story. So yeah, this teacher was pretty lit. And what I liked about PHENIBUT, because I guess it wasn't on anything else intoxicating, like weed per se, I wasn't looking like I was fucked up, okay? So I was able to pull it off. I was able to look like I was normal, right? And the weirdest thing about this PHENIBUT, it had sort of like a paradoxical effect. It was supposed to get rid of anxiety, and in fact, like I still felt the anxiety. I don't know how potent it's supposed to be or what, but like, I felt a little bit happier and like cool, right? But again, maybe it was because I smoked no weed during the experience. But like, I did not feel how people made it out to be. Maybe it's because they were actually abusing it, and maybe they're already addicted at that point, or they took a higher dose. Again, I really do not know. But hey, I never obviously picked up that batch again. So it's been a while since I've done PHENIBUT. That was the first and only time I've done PHENIBUT. So kind of lame, I know. But again, when you don't feel anything, at that point, I'd rather take a benzo. I'm sorry, but like, it's not worth it anymore. But obviously this is a lot more of a, I guess, nootropic where, again, it's not going to make you fucked up, which is a good thing. You wouldn't want to be like that in class. But, like, my day went by easier on it. I felt like it was a little bit easier to focus. Most definitely. And, yeah, my speech went better. My presentation went better. I still felt some anxiety, though. I'm pretty sure that was the MDMA abuse. But other than that, my nerves were pretty fried that year. And I was going through something. And, who isn't at that age? You're growing up, getting some balls. But, it was fine. I would say I would try it again. I never hated it. But again, I didn't have any money. I was just about to get my job. And I think I just had my job. But I didn't want to spend any money on something that didn't just get me high. That's like a scam. You know what I mean? But it is what it is. I would definitely try it again. I definitely will try it again. And when I do, I will update you guys and I will make another video. And I'll make a review. PHENIBUT review, but I do have to try it again. So that's why you've never seen any PHENIBUT content on this channel, because I have to try it again. I have to actually get high from this shit. And then I'll make a PHENIBUT review. But currently, it is what it is. Didn't get that high. It was relieving in a way. Like, it was a brain boosting drug to where maybe you're not supposed to feel like recreationally high. Maybe the recreational dosage is a lot higher than the dose I took. I took like a therapeutic dose or something, I swear. Maybe that's why I didn't feel anything. But again, I didn't want to push the envelope. I was going to school. But yeah, taking like a low to medium dose of PHENIBUT, hey, I mean, you may or may not feel it. But if you don't, hey, you know, it is still in your system. It's probably going to boost your brain a little bit. It's going to make you feel a little bit good. I would say it definitely boosted my mood. It definitely boosted my brain just a bit. And again, maybe I needed 2 or 3 times the dose. Maybe it was weak. But again, yeah, based off my height, I don't know. Maybe it had that factor in there. But I wasn't that old. I was fucking like only 17, 18. I was just 18 years old. So, I don't know. But anyways, hey, yeah, leave down your stories of PHENIBUT below. But you know how it went for me. The presentation went fine. You know, I was pretty chilling. I was laid back. Then it came time for for school to end and yada yada. And then lunch was pretty breezy. And I don't know. Other than that, really, it wasn't that memorable. And it was probably because of the Molly. Again, the Molly was really wrecking my world, man. Nothing would have topped the way Molly made me feel. Not even this. So again, maybe if I tried it now, it would feel a lot stronger. My assumption is that Molly was just so brain frying, so hypnotic, so fucking trippy, so fucking in another world, that this wasn't enough to get me high. Not even close. And that's my theory. So if you're using a fucking super strong drug like that, and you try to take something like that, I do notice this. Like when you take a lot of stimulants, or you just got done taking stimulants, or rolling, or whatever you're doing, and then you try to take PHENIBUT, you try to take like a downer, or like something that slows your brain down, you might not feel anything. In the beginning, though, because your brain transmitters, like wise, it's still firing, you know what I mean? It's still firing, it's still lit as fuck from those experiences. So you don't really feel these downers that much. But no, don't get it wrong. You know, start taking the downers and it'll start lowering your brain. But that's my theory. You know, it really just could have been due to my usage at the time of drugs. Well, I'm serious. But again, yeah, it also could have been because I didn't smoke any weed on it. And I was already at school, so it was too late. I didn't like smoking weed at school. It made me feel weird. Oh, man. And there's no way I could have smoked weed before the presentation. You already know that. If I was trying to get rid of anxiety, I wasn't going to invoke anxiety. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. But I was still dealing with a lot of side effects, depression, mood down, and all that shit from MDMA abuse. So, again, it wasn't going to really benefit my brain that much. I needed to recover from Molly. So, again, it was a little wishy-washy. I didn't really know what caused it to not feel so strong, but I still did get the therapeutic benefits of PHENIBUT, I would say. So again, it is still a good try, but I do need to make a PHENIBUT review when I do try it again for the second time, the third time, because I did take it more than once after that experience, but again, they're not memorable. They were never memorable. I don't know. So, but yeah, I can only speak from my experience. Obviously, this is my opinion, and leave it down in the comments if you guys have had a better experience on PHENIBUT. And yeah, you know, is it really that dose related? Because it might be. But again, yeah, GBL, GHB doesn't really hit me the heart anymore, and alcohol doesn't. So who's to say it's not just a sick ass tolerance? But other than that, that's pretty much it for the time I took PHENIBUT in class. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hope you guys will stay high, stay lifted. Please join the harm reduction and substance Discord, and let's build our community a little more. And please consider leaving a donation. This channel's not free, and I really do appreciate your guys' support in this community here that we are growing and exponentially growing. Anyways, have a great rest of your night and weekend, guys, and weekdays and day if you're watching during the day. Peace out.